Have you ever wondered why some people seem to have an endless supply of motivation, while others struggle to get out of bed? Well, that's the power of motivation. This invisible force is what propels us forward, pushing us to overcome challenges, achieve our goals, and ultimately, shape our lives. Motivation is not a one-size-fits-all concept. It varies from one person to another, depending on our unique aspirations, experiences, and even our brain chemistry. Yes, that's right. Science plays a crucial role here too. Neurotransmitters in our brain, like dopamine, are key players in our motivation levels. When we accomplish a task, dopamine is released, making us feel good and driving us to repeat the behavior. Just imagine, without motivation, would we ever strive to learn, to create, to innovate? It's this very power of motivation that has shaped civilizations, sparked revolutions, and continues to drive human progress. Understanding motivation, its sources and its power, can be the first step towards harnessing it. Consider the story of Thomas Edison, the inventor of the light bulb. Born in 1847, Edison was a man who encapsulated the essence of determination and motivation. He wasn't born into privilege, nor was he a prodigy. What he did have, however, was an insatiable curiosity and a relentless drive to innovate. Edison's journey towards inventing the light bulb was not without its share of obstacles. In fact, he faced a staggering number of failures, over 1,000 unsuccessful attempts. Yet with each failed experiment, Edison remained undeterred. His response to these failures was not one of disappointment, but rather a testament to his unwavering motivation. He famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." This relentless pursuit of discovery eventually led him to success. In 1879, after numerous trials and errors, Edison finally invented a practical and affordable incandescent light bulb. His invention not only revolutionized the way we live, but also stands as a timeless testament to the power of motivation. Edison's story is a classic example of how motivation can propel us forward, even in the face of adversity. It serves as a powerful reminder that success is not about avoiding failures, but about persisting through them with unwavering determination. Edison's story underscores a key aspect of motivation. It's not about the absence of failures, but the determination to keep going despite them. So how can we harness this powerful force called motivation? Let's explore the frameworks of motivation, breaking it down into intrinsic and extrinsic motivation. Intrinsic motivation is that which comes from within. It's tied to activities that provide personal satisfaction. It's the drive that propels us to pursue hobbies, personal interests, or challenges that we genuinely enjoy. It's learning a new language because you love the sound of it. It's painting a picture because you find joy in expressing yourself creatively, or it's climbing a mountain because you relish the challenge. In contrast, extrinsic motivation is fueled by external rewards or punishments. It's the promise of a bonus that pushes us to meet a deadline, the fear of a bad grade that gets us to study for an exam, or the desire for recognition that inspires us to excel. Both types of motivation have their pros and cons. Intrinsic motivation can lead to deep satisfaction and long-lasting drive, but it can be difficult to ignite if the interest isn't there. Extrinsic motivation can provide immediate drive and clear goals, but it may not last once the reward is achieved or the punishment is avoided. Understanding these two types of motivation can help us leverage them in our lives. We can seek out activities that spark our intrinsic motivation, while also setting up external rewards or consequences to boost our drive when needed. Knowing the difference between intrinsic and extrinsic motivation can help us tap into our own reservoirs of motivation. So what can we take away from our exploration of motivation? We've seen the power of motivation, the force that pushes us forward, propelling us towards our goals and aspirations. It's the quiet whisper that tells us to keep going when the odds are stacked against us, and the roaring shout that celebrates our victories. We dove into the inspiring story of Edison, a man whose relentless motivation led to the invention of the light bulb, despite 1,000 failures. His story taught us that motivation is the key to resilience and perseverance. We also unraveled the frameworks of motivation, intrinsic and extrinsic. Intrinsic motivation, the drive that comes from within, and extrinsic motivation, fueled by external rewards. Both are vital, complementing each other, and together they form a powerful tool. In conclusion, motivation isn't just about achieving a single goal. It's about the journey, the climb, the struggle, and the triumph. Remember, motivation is not a one-time event but a continuous process. Harness it, and it can become your most powerful ally in the journey of life.